Hey, how you doing? I'm Greg Pelican. I'm the marketing manager for Trek Bikes in Florida, and we're going to try something a little bit different today. We want to tap into kind of the newer technology using social media and Facebook Live, and we have an application where I can actually share my screen. And I've been really lucky over the past 20 years. I've worked in the bike industry, and one of the coolest things about working in the bike industry is building custom bikes for our customers and of course maybe for myself too, which is really neat. And Trek has this awesome program called Project One where you can customize your bike. It happens very quickly. You can get a bike in less than a week. In many cases, you can pick your paint, you can pick your components, sizing, of course. And so we're going to go through that on the Project One site that we have as dealers. Now, there's two types of Project One sites. You can go to trekbikes.com and you can see Project One there and look at the bikes and the options. What I'm going to be showing you today is kind of a sneak peek. Maybe most of the consumers don't see this, but this is actually what we work with, which actually has more options. So I'll go through that. So to start with, in Project One, we have all these different bike choices that we can choose. And so I think what I'll do today is pick a custom bike that I would build for myself, like the ultimate bike, and then we can save that. So we're going to start with a Madone SLR disc E-tap. So I select that, and first off, what happens with the E-tap is that there's all kinds of color and paint choices. So I can see, for example, what the price is going to be, what the lead time is going to be for this bike. And as we change the components, of course, the lead time may change. So we can look at that. So all these tabs are all options that we can pick. So to start with, Trek gives us, in this case, 6 different color options that are no extra charge. So if I select the beautiful Trek Segafredo paint scheme. I love this with the oversized Trek logos. That's no extra charge, and that we can go with. But maybe I'll do something a little bit more exotic. So this prismatic pearl is awesome. The Icon Chrome Tour de France scheme, and that matches the Trek Segafredo Tri-Teams color. So I'm going to actually pick that. Now the next thing that we can do is I can actually personalize and have like a name or a theme for the bike. So I know Sue from the Naples store, she ordered her bike and she said, "There are no limits." Of course, that's Sue. So let's view that. And then we can actually change the different font schemes. I kind of like that, I guess, for this bike that I picked. So I'll save that. And then you can also have the artist signature on there if you want, who painted the bike. I guess I'll do that. It goes on the drive side, non-drive side chainstay. And then for the drivetrain, I have a choice of E-tap because I did pick the E-tap bike, but I also can upgrade to the E-tap cork. Well, why don't I do that? Yeah, let's do that because now I have power part of the equation. And then for the bottom bracket, I think I should go with the Ceramic Speed BB90. Why not? And this tells you a little bit about the parts that you're upgrading to. So we can upgrade to that. And then the next area is components. And here's where it gets kind of fun. So this bike is spec'd to start with the awesome Helios XXX6 wheels. Well, maybe, hey, we're going to France next year. I'm going to do the La Tap. I'm going to put the 4s on just because they're a little lighter and maybe a little bit better climbing. I'll go with those. And then, like, what if you had some really nice wheels already and you don't need them for this bike? I could actually pick sort of the most basic wheels, and that decreases the price $1,500. But in this case, hey, I'm like retooling. I'm going with a disc brake bike for the first time, and so I need some wheels that are accept discs. So that I do need the wheels. So I'm going with the Triple X 4s, perfect. And because I have this red paint scheme, I have a kind of decal options. I'm going to go with red and white. Oh yeah, that pops now. That pops now. I like that. Looking pro. Okay, so then, oh yeah, I can pick the tire choice. I think these classics are kind of cool because it has the old tan wall. I'm kind of a retro guy a little bit here. All right, we'll take that. And then handlebars, we have tape choices. I'm going to go with black on black, that's fine. For the saddle, we're going all out on this. So I'm going to upgrade to the Triple X full carbon saddle. Thing weighs about 65 grams. It's going to be good for France. Okay. Now the next category is near and dear to my heart because I'm a bike fitter. I've been doing it for many years. And anytime we do a custom project one, we include a bike fitting at no charge. I mean, this is really critical, especially with something like a Madone, because you can change the stem size, but the stack height is relatively aggressive. So we need to make sure that the customer is going to be comfortable on that bike. Now, I already know my XY position measurements, so I know what I need, but I would do this in advance for any customer to make sure we get them comfortable and get the right components on the bike. So when we click on sizing, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my frame size, which is a 58. And this is basically a warning saying, make sure you know what you're doing. The second thing is, okay, yeah, I'm going to go with a compact, but I have two options. I'll go with the 5236. It's kind of a mid-compact. It's still good for climbing, and 2 extra teeth aren't bad in Florida. And then crank size, I need 175. Come on, I don't need 1132. Who's riding those gears? Okay, not me. All right, so, and then handlebar size 42, that's great. And then you actually see there's a low and a high stem. The low stem is like -17. The high stem is like -7. So both are on the low side, are not flipped up or anything. I need high and 120 millimeters. So now this bike is spec'd exactly as I want it. I can order some water bottle cages if I want to, and other accessories at this time to make sure I have exactly what I want. Now the cool thing about this is I can save this, I can put it under my name, and I think I'm going to do this just in case our owner Joe wants to buy this bike from me as a bonus for all this good stuff I'm doing. But anyway, I'll save it under Greg. And the other thing that's cool about this is I can create a cell sheet, and I think it asks if I can make a PDF. Let's see. Yeah, generate PDF. Bear with me. So this is really cool because you can take this home with you, and let's look at the PDF. And it has your really tricked out paint scheme. There are no limits. It tells you where to come back to our store. And it also has all the specs of the bike that you just built. And of course, we want to go over these specs 100% with the customer because it is a custom bike and we want to get everything right. Wow, this is a little pricey. I mean, you can get, this is as tricked out as it can get. You can get Project One bikes for as little as about $4,000. So it really depends. This has everything full tilt on this bike here. So pretty cool stuff here. So a couple things. Go back. What I'd like to do is do this sort of thing every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I'll take a different topic. And if you like this, please say you like this video. Let me know that this is something you want to see. And also any suggestions or comments for future, future topics that we can cover, or even future bikes you want us to build. And as a special deal for watching this and liking this, what we're going to do is give you $250 off any Project One that you order in October. This can't be combined with other offers or discounts. And all you need to do is say you watched Greg Pelican and have this done in October. And if you do order a Project One, well, I would say I'll probably be involved in the bike fitting, and I look forward to meeting you. Thanks for your attention, and have a great day.